What's up, traders? It's 4 p.m. on Tuesday, February 25th. We're going to rewind back a few hours to when I took my third EurCad position here today. You've probably seen me posting on social media talking about the 3 awesome winning trades that I had on EurCad today. This is going to recap that third position. This one was the moneymaker. So what we're going to do is, like I said, rewind and go back in time to when I first got in this trade. I'm going to break down for you what I liked in the live market. So if you're new here, my name is Austin Silver. I'm the co-owner and head of trading here at ASFX. And I really want to just first tell you that I appreciate you checking out my trading content. And I want to make sure you're subscribed. So hit that red button below me. That way you don't miss any future videos. And if you don't mind and you like the content, give me a thumbs up because it helps me reach new traders and spread the value around the community. So like I said, we're going to go over this third position. We're going to rewind and you're going to see how it progresses. And when we finish, I'm going to come back with you, recap the whole trade, and I'm actually going to close a piece of it here with you guys on the live call. So enjoy the recap. Let's rewind a few hours and I'll tell you what I liked about this position. Okay guys, I'm back. It is my third trade of the day. So today's Tuesday, February 25th. I was long twice already today, EurCad. Both were winning trades, but both didn't have that gas that I thought this pair could give me today. So instead of quitting at 10 o'clock, which normally is when I tap out of the market and just go to the gym and go on with my day, I decided to stay here, stay focused, and I actually found another entry signal because I saw the consolidation happening at the solid support level set yesterday. So as you can see, I'm up 30 pips in this trade. The stop loss is locked in profit at 143.86. The entry price 143.85. So 30 pips on this thing. The initial risk was less than 15, so well over 2R on this trade, and I still haven't taken any of the trade out. The take profit is set, but here in 4 minutes, we're going to body, it looks like the 15-minute 50 EMA. The 15-minute 50 is this blue line right here. So with a body through that, it tells me we have the potential to definitely see this thing continue to the upside. My stop is locked, so I can't lose any money, and I'm already profitable today because, like I said, we had 2 EurCad long trades already today. And if you haven't seen those videos, go back. They're in the live trading playlist. They were posted right before this one. They're all going to come out in order. So make sure you watch them in order and you see how the day progresses. And it's deserved here to be in this winning trade. It's deserved because I stayed focused. I didn't try to jump in short, even though I could have. It presented an entry signal short. I didn't. I stayed focused on the bias, and that's why this position's paying me so well here. Up 33 pips now. So we're going to let the trade develop. It's 10:26. I will come back on and update you guys as it continues higher, as I close, and as we manage this thing going forward. You can see it as well. If you're new, I'm still holding the EurCad long from last Wednesday as well. So the bias is very strong. My conviction in this direction is very strong, and I'm just trading it off of these key levels. The level I wanted to mention was set here yesterday at about 4 o'clock in the morning. The changeover from London into New York had this consolidation level set right here, 143.90, and that's clearly the price we had to retest today before making that move higher. So we're going to give it time. One more time, you can see up 32 now. We'll let the thing do what it wants to do, and I'll come back on and update you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, it's 10:55, so we're almost at 11 o'clock here. As you can see, the trade has worked really, really well. The long bias today has been the move. So this is the third entry. Again, I'm up 45 pips now. The risk here initially was under 15, so now we're really pushing that 3, 4, almost maybe to 5R level with this trade. I am 75% closed on the position. My stop is locked in profit, as you can see, and I'm going to let the trade continue to develop because I'm still holding that position from Wednesday. My long bias is still going to carry into tomorrow. So the stop is locked. I can let this trade go, and like I said, 75% of it is closed. I just closed a little bit more of it here as it pushed up. The reason I closed it, I got 2 things I want to show you. The divergence here on the 1 minute forming on top with the RSI falling is a signal, not a direct exit, like get out now, but it's a signal that things could be slowing down. The reason why I give this 1 minute structure of divergence weight, I know you're going to say, Austin, that's so short term, why do you care? Because on the 15 minute, if you watched yesterday's video, you saw we had this short idea earlier today in yesterday's video. The short idea was because we were divergent on top. If you look at the RSI on top, it's actually falling from yesterday while its price action is rising. So that divergence on top tells me we might be at a level. And my trade, my first trade of the day, was actually right into that divergence. So approaching that divergent level, knowing that we're also divergent on the 1 minute, I know that that means this price of 144.40, 144.35 might be might be an area of resistance. So I want to make sure I'm out of the trade, make sure I'm actually booking profit. This is a nice sized winner here because it moved really well for me pretty quickly too. You can see this is all within an hour and a half. And now the stop is locked, 25% of it is left on, and I will let it continue. I'll monitor it 15 minute by 15 minute, and I'll come on either later when I get back from the gym, if I leave this and go to the gym, or whatever I decide to do, I'll come back on and finish the trade out with you guys, whether it stops me in profit or if I close the other 25% and then just hold that entry from Wednesday into tomorrow. So I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching each video trade by trade. I hope it's showing you how you have to have belief in the direction. I feel like I'm saying the same thing, but it's so true. You have to have belief in the direction, that conviction that you need to be able to hold these trades and take these trades, even if other people are telling you other things or whatever it is. You have to trust your own bias when you know that your system is profitable. That's the key. You got to have that profitable system, and that's what these entry signals are. This D1 signal is easy to identify. That's why I had 3 of them today, and all 3 were winners. Go watch the last 2 videos I posted if you haven't seen them, and you'll see it. So I'll be back in a little bit. It's almost 11 o'clock, and we're up 40 pips in the position. Hey guys, welcome back. So it's 4:15 in the afternoon now. I am up 75 pips. The trade is starting to pull back a little bit, so I want to end this trade with you guys here. I'm going to close the remaining piece with you guys live. There goes that entry. You can see now I'm only in the position from last Wednesday, and I'm up 182 pips. It is a small piece from the original entry, but it's still money in my pocket. It's a pain-free trade. The stop loss, like I've said to you before, is locked well into profit. But what I want to do now, since we're out of the trade today, it was an amazing day, start to finish. I want to recap the whole thing with you just briefly. So first, if we just kind of zoom out to the 15-minute, you guys remember from the previous videos, the long that we had earlier in the day, the long that we had here off the 200. So 2 opportunities to ride the trend that was created from my original entry back here last Wednesday. This D2, what we call a D2 entry on the bottom, it's a reversal signal. It's what we teach in the divergence course. That signaled the potential for this to come to the 800 EMA here. Once we made it there last week, I'm still in the trade. I'm going to keep the long bias. Yesterday, we made money trading this long off the 50 EMA. I explained that trade in a live recap, so make sure you go check that out so you can see each one of these trades. Not just hear me go, hey, I did this, I did that. No, go back and watch the recaps. I want you to take the information from each one of these trades because it is the same patterns, but each trade is unique and you got to really pay attention because there's so many little nuances. But anyway, made money long yesterday, so kept the long bias today. So the third trade today, literally the reason why I'm okay with closing it right now is because it just pinned the 1 hour 800 EMA. And from my divergence idea down here last week, the 1 hour 800 EMA, which is this blue line up top here, that was my ideal take profit because these D2 trades, what we call full reset, they do that sometimes. Full reset is when price retraces to the highest power EMA, which here is the 800. So this D2 last Wednesday that I'm still in, up 190 pips or 180 pips, whatever, that signaled if we could break the 50, which we did and we held it, we could go to the 200. We did that. We got to the 200, we broke that and held that. That tells us we could make it to the 800, and there it goes today, reaching that price. The idea was 144.80, and that's exactly where it goes. So to recap the third entry for you here, you remember from the previous clips, I closed some of this trade here as it was moving up. So overall, almost a 2% gain going into the rest of the day. It moved up for me quickly past that, of course, after I closed it. And you can see it actually broke and then held this purple trend line. This line here is the divergence line from the 15-minute chart. So if you look at the 15-minute, what it looked like was it broke, retested right here, stayed outside the 8 EMA, and held that level into the final push here to go pin that 1 hour 800 EMA level. On the 1 minute, you can see it breaks, uses this level as support, and then makes its final push here, and then I'm closing it right there with you guys. So a really solid day. Like, it's late, it's 4 o'clock, but not really. I went to the gym, I cleaned the house, I got a lot done today. I'm really excited for the webinar, honestly. I'm doing a lot of work for that, but I'm trying to say the things that I do outside of work too, to let you guys know that I'm a normal person too. I'm actually going out to dinner tonight, right? Getting away from the charts, that's good. We're going out to dinner with some of Riley's family, so I'm excited for that. It's awesome, man. I really don't like to try to sell you guys on this stuff. I don't like to try to make it seem scammy. This is easy money. You're seeing my live trades. You're seeing the percents add up slowly. You're seeing the repeatable entry and exit systems. I don't know what else to tell you. If you have questions, reach out to me. I'm here to help you. I want to get you started with this. Make sure you're ready for Saturday's webinar. 9 o'clock. The link's down below. We've already got 300 people signed up, so I don't want you to miss this. Link's down below. Sign up. I'll see you there on Saturday. All right? Thanks, everybody. I'll see you in the next recap.